The moment no one saw coming and the one fans won't stop talking about. It was supposed to be just another night in the world of Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. Glamorous, untouchable, perfectly in sync. But behind the cameras, behind the flashing lights and polished smiles, something shifted, something cracked. And when it did, it didn't just shake their world, it shook everyone watching. Crescent moon. The night everything changed. Sources close to the couple say the atmosphere felt different from the start. Rihanna, known for her confidence and composure, walked into the room quieter than usual. There was no grand entrance energy, no playful exchanges, no effortless glow that fans have come to expect. ASAP Rocky, on the other hand, seemed distant, not cold, but heavy, like he had something sitting on his chest that he couldn't hold in any longer. And then it happened. Broken heart, the bombshell no one expected. In what insiders are calling a completely unplanned moment, ASAP Rocky reportedly pulled Rihanna aside, but not far enough to avoid attention. A few close friends noticed. Then more people started watching. His voice wasn't loud, but his words, they hit like thunder. He admitted something deeply personal, something that had clearly been weighing on him for a long time. We're not talking about a small misunderstanding or a typical relationship disagreement. This was real, raw, unfiltered truth. And as those words left his mouth, everything changed. Crying face Rihanna's reaction. She couldn't hold it in. At first, Rihanna didn't say anything. She just stood there, frozen, processing. Her expression shifted from confusion to disbelief to something, much deeper pain. Witnesses say her eyes began to water almost instantly, something fans rarely ever see. Rihanna has always been strong in public, almost untouchable emotionally, but not this time. This time she broke. Tears streamed down her face as she tried to respond, but the words wouldn't come out right. She reportedly asked him to repeat what he said, not because she didn't hear it, but because she couldn't believe it. Brain, what was really said? While the exact words haven't been officially confirmed, insiders hint at something bigger than a simple confession. Some speculate it involved a major life decision, something that could impact their future as a couple, their family, and everything they've built together. Others believe it may have been about pressure, stress, and the reality of balancing fame, fatherhood, and personal identity. And then there are those who think it goes even deeper, something emotional that have been hidden for far too long. Whatever it was, one thing is clear, it hit Rihanna hard. Fire fans react divided and emotional as whispers of the moment spread online. Fans wasted no time reacting. Some were heartbroken seeing Rihanna cry like that. That's not normal. Something serious must have happened. Others defended ASAP Rocky. At least he told the truth. That takes courage. People mess up, but honesty matters. And then came the speculation, the theories, the debates. Was this the beginning of the end or just a painful moment in a relationship strong enough to survive anything? Dove love that's been through it all. Let's not forget Rihanna and ASAP Rocky aren't just any couple. They've built a bond over years of friendship, chemistry, and shared experiences in the spotlight. They've faced rumors, pressure, and the constant weight of public attention. And through it all, they've stayed solid. But even the strongest relationships have breaking points. Moments where truth hurts more than silence ever could. Thought balloon. What happens next? That's the question everyone is asking. Will this moment bring them closer together, forcing them to confront what's been buried? Or will it create a distance that's harder to repair than anyone expected? For now, neither Rihanna nor ASAP Rocky has made an official statement. No posts, no clarifications, just silence. And sometimes silence says more than words ever could. Broken heart final thoughts. Seeing Rihanna, a global icon, a symbol of strength, break down like that, it reminds everyone of one thing. At the end of the day, no matter how famous, how successful, how powerful you are, love is still complicated. Emotions are still real. And heartbreak, it doesn't care who you are. But one thing is certain, this story isn't over. Not even close. Rihanna in tears after ASAP Rocky drops this bombshell broken heart. The night started like any other. Quiet, intimate, almost too calm for two people whose lives are constantly surrounded by noise, cameras, and speculation. Rihanna and ASAP Rocky had stepped away from the chaos, choosing instead a private moment that felt sacred. No flashing lights, no headlines, just the two of them, or so it seemed. But what unfolded behind closed doors that evening would leave Rihanna shaken in a way fans have never quite seen before. According to whispers circulating among those close to the couple, everything shifted when Rocky decided it was time to say something he had been holding in for far too long. Not a casual confession, not a playful tease. This was something heavy, something that carried the weight of decisions, emotions, and possibly even the future of their relationship. Rihanna reportedly noticed it immediately. The energy changed. Rocky wasn't his usual confident, laid-back self. There was hesitation in his voice, a pause in his movements, like he was choosing every word carefully, knowing once it was said, nothing would be the same again. At first, she smiled, thinking it might be a surprise. Maybe something exciting, something about their next chapter together. After all, fans have been speculating non-stop about what's next for them. More music, another baby, a secret wedding finally revealed. But this was different. As Rocky began to speak, the room reportedly fell into a silence so deep it almost felt unreal. Rihanna's expression slowly shifted from curiosity to confusion and then to something much more vulnerable. Tears, not the kind that come from joy, not the kind that follow laughter. These were quiet, uncontrollable tears, the kind that slip out when your heart is trying to process something it didn't expect. Sources claim Rocky's bombshell wasn't about a betrayal or scandal, but something deeply personal, something that forced both of them to confront reality beyond the glamour, beyond the headlines. Some say it involved a major life decision, one that could temporarily pull him away from Rihanna and their family. Others hint it may have been about a career move so big, so consuming that it would change everything about how they spend time together. Whatever it was,